Hey, and welcome back to the Obsidian Mirror podcast. This is the first Obsidian Mirror scrying session I've done in quite a while for the channel. I'm happy to be back here, and I'd like to welcome you into the space. And I have some Moroccan rose burning in the incense burner, and I'm actually feeling drawn to do a little bit of Palo Santo too, so I'm going to do that right now. Oh, that rose smells amazing. So we're just opening the mirror now, and we're going to see what comes through for this 12/12 portal today. Thank you again for being here. Oh my God, I'm seeing a huge rainbow. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. And a celestial table. Oh my God, wow, very cool. Now I'm seeing a rising sun. A beautiful, huge rising sun. Oof, my third eye is pulsing. It kind of hurts. I'm sorry. I'm seeing a lot of bats. Bats flying at me, the viewer, the gazer. Not in a threatening, ominous way, but it's a very underworld energy, cave-like, which is obsidian mirror energy often, caves and portals and void space. It's also have the power of fire, though, because it's hewn and made by volcanic fire, right? So that's why the obsidian mirror is so powerful. It's why I tend not to play with it. I try to be very careful. Wow, that's right. And now I'm seeing the river Styx, like a flowing river Styx. Which the river Styx is the river that crosses us into the underworld over a ferry. I don't know what this is, but I'm seeing dominoes. Dominoes, I know people do divination work with dominoes, but there's something about the dominoes, like they're where the holes are hollow. They're like hollow dominoes. Excuse me. Not hollow, but um open. Almost like little tiny. Whoa, that is wild. Okay, now I'm seeing dominoes becoming constellations in the sky through their portals. Whoa, I have never seen anything like that. That is super interesting. Almost also like a chessboard. Like dominoes, the holes, the little black dots on dominoes that are the numeric count, it's showing me those, but portals into starways, into star beings. Wow, that is so interesting. If you use dominoes in your divination work, please comment. I would love to learn more about it. I know people use them, but I've never tried that really. Dominoes is a game I like, and I've liked it. I would have to be reminded how to play exactly because it's been a long time. But there's something about games and the celestial. Oh my God, this is flooding. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up now. There's something about the celestial table and the celestial kingdom, playing dominoes, portals into the stars, and scrying, and ancient games like astral games or games. I don't know. There's some type of contest, but it's like a sacred contest. Oh my God, like the ball court, like the Mayan ball court, a sacred game. That's what's coming through. Only it's showing me that with dominoes and with using dominoes like stargazing tools. God, that is so cool and interesting. Now it's showing me this huge black bird taking flight out of the mirror itself, like it's lifting off in my right in front of me, all kind of. It's really amazing. It's really powerful, whatever it is. It doesn't feel ominous, but again, it's underworld energy. It's dark. It's the dark pull. It's underworld. A lot of underworld energy is coming through here, but in a really powerful way, like in a rising up kind of way. But I don't mean rising up in anger. I just mean like surging. There's some kind of surging, surfacing energy, maybe. Yeah, now it's showing me like portals within ourselves that we have to know. We have to be aware that our bodies are portals and we have to treat them as such. You can't just be, well, you can, it's up to you. But if you're out there with your body and your 3D human life, like exposing it to all kinds of things, you need to understand that it's sort of an offense against the vessel that you've been given as a gift, your body. Like, I'm not someone who's typically thought like that, and many people have a conflicted relationship with their body, but what it's saying is like, your body is a temple and a portal, and you need to treat it as such. Sorry, this is a message that's coming through. I've been trying not to interpret, but now I'm getting this like claircognizant instruction. Like, you need to treat your body like a portal and a temple, and understand that what you put in and what you're exposing it to is the life you're creating, not just for you, but for those around you, because we create in concert with one another. And if you're pumping your vessel full of things that make you vulnerable and blind and unhealthy, those are the kinds of things, that's the kind of life you're going to have, I guess, is what it's saying. And I'm sorry, I know not everybody has the privilege to go out and do like, oh, organic eating and all that kind of stuff. But one thing it's now showing me, and a nurse told me this once, is when you're at the grocery store, even if you're on assistance, even if you're on food stamps, all you have to do to improve your health is to stay on the outer rim of the grocery store, which is where all the whole food is, and unprocessed food. Once you start going down the aisles, you get into more and more processing of food, and it's saying as much as you can, if you can eat whole living food, it's going to be better for your vessel and for your portals to help you clear your energy right now. So that's a very channeled instruction. Thank you for whoever said that to us. It's hard work to do sometimes. Now I'm being shown to the hero twins, and they're gazing at one another, and they're in the midst of their efforts to trick the tricksters, right? To win the battle, to win the ball game. So you might have, there might be messages in the Popol Vuh for you about how to live your life right now. Now I'm hearing a Christmas song that I grew up singing, and it's one of my favorite. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away, Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. One seems to hear words of good here from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, o'er hill and dale, telling the tale. Gaily, I can't hit that note right now. Gaily they ring while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. So the reason that's coming through is about the bells. Ringing bells and making tonal noises around you can also help cleanse and clear your portal. Even doing something like listening to that song, because that song was written to mimic bells ringing. And when you hear the choral ensemble singing that song, you hear bells ringing if you listen, right? And it's really building kind of energy of that song as well. This is a very powerful time of year. And that's true whether you believe in Jesus or the Abrahamic traditions or not. This is a powerful time of year, period. Just celestially, environmentally, for the earth itself. Some people describe that as the 12 days of Christmas. Other people just call it the solstice. This is the most powerful time of year. Ringing bells right now is really going to have helpful energy for you. It's going to cleanse energy away from you that is not for your good or for our good. I'm seeing a lightning bolt, which has come through from the very beginning from Jump with my scrying work. You read my mind, girl, I wanna take you down. I can give you all the love you need. Come on, let me take you down. We'll go all the way to heaven. This is this nice energy that's come through before, where it's like the heavens being seductive to us, like seducing us towards the celestial beings in a very positive way, in a way that is so healthy. Like the sacred sexual energy that we carry within us is what it's showing me. That this wants to love us, like it wants to love and embrace and support us and make love to us. It's a really beautiful energy, celestial galactic energy coming through that song. That's really like beyond the lyrics of that song, and to like surrender to the love that this galaxy is wanting to give us, especially at a time like this. It's okay to let ourselves be loved and held. Yeah, now I'm seeing grid work, grids, grid work, grid. Grids have been big in this reading, grids of the domino dots as well. Grids and fractals and numbers and engineering. There's something about that coming through. Sacred geometry, the flow of energy, positive and negative charges. And now it's showing me the sacred flame, like the holy fire flame. And yin and yang. Oh my God. It's showing me a mushroom cloud. I didn't really want to see that, but that's what it is. Yeah, it doesn't feel good to see that. It's kind of hurting my head also, this mushroom cloud image. It's showing me the liver and the way the liver cleanses the blood. So there might be something to do with our livers, like helping our livers do their function right now, doing a liver cleanse, or taking herbs that are supportive to the blood and to the liver might be good right now for us, for our body. Okay, this is kind of starting to wrap up too. Let's watch and see if they... Now it's showing me the mushroom cloud turning into a tree, so that's a little less disturbing. But I mean, it's came from the mushroom cloud, so those two things are being shown together for some reason. No, it's beautiful, like kind of showing me the silhouette of a bonsai tree, which is a meditative practice as well as a beautifying, right? And a celebration of nature, working in harmony with nature. Much like corn. Corn exists because of people. Corn can't exist without people. Much like a bonsai can't exist without the person that tends it and prunes it. It doesn't grow that way naturally. It requires a relationship with the person. And it's showing me that about corn as well, like people working with plants that want to work with us, that want to be under our, not under, that's maybe the wrong word, but within our working, our physical makeup. There are plants that want to be with us and merge with us. Now I'm seeing neon, like a red light district, and that's come through before. Sex work, that's interesting. A red light district, and it's just showing me the red light district, honestly, with not, if you know anything about the world, not a lot of good things go down in a red light district, but it's also a safer place because it's been kind of sanctioned in this way. Not truly, obviously, there's always nuance to anything, but it's showing me a red light district, like enjoying it, like fun, like going to New Orleans, living in sin a little bit in a way that doesn't hurt others, but that's like indulges the senses, I guess, is kind of what it's saying. And it's not saying like red light district, like go avail yourself of the power differentials between you and the sex worker. That's not what it's saying. In fact, it's cautioning away from that. It's saying look to the sacred, look at the sacred in enjoying the pleasure of our human experience, I guess. I'll just try to phrase it that way, maybe. I'm seeing like some kind of a spiritual bath now happening under that tree, like a sacred bath under the tree of life. That's really beautiful. So salt baths and bathing might be a nice way to treat yourself right now. Treat yourself. So I think I'm going to go ahead and close this now. I can feel my headache kind of coming on, like maybe it's time to be done. Yeah, there's one final thing coming through, and it's the Nike swoosh, but it's showing me not Nike shoes necessarily, although Nike shoes have a lot of relevance for people, but Nike, the god or goddess. I can't remember if Nike is a god or goddess, but they're the god of flight and speed and messages. So there might be something to do with that as well, coming in here after this 12/12 portal, Nike energy. All right, thank you so much. I'm closing the mirror now. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning into the podcast. And please like and subscribe and come back for more if you like my work.